Black one is the DAB aerial. White one is the FM aerial. Green one is the GPS aerial, I believe. That's not needed because we've got our own one. Take out that as well. The harness. Green to green. Black to grey. Pull it up. Take out the black plug. Put it into this one. And then plug that one back in the same place. It's to patch into your steering wheel controls. So then we just want to get this, pass it down here to meet up here. I'm going to plug it in here. So you ignore the black and white one, you just use the one with one green wire. So we don't need that one, that's for other models, so you can throw that one. Once you've plugged in one of these orange ones to the green one, like that, then the steering controls will start working. See? So if they're not working, it means you've just put it in the wrong one. So if they're not working, just put the other one instead of this one. And you can ignore that black and white one. Okay, so now we're going to pass these wires through up to the screen location. We're also going to put our FM aerial, extra long wire, so that plugs into the white aerial, this white one here, and passes up to the screen location. So we want all the harness up to here. So it turns out to be a very tight fit. Can't really pass it up, so you have to get a long cable tie or something. Put it down there, out the bottom here. Right. So it's just fish it through like that. It's the only way. It's very tight. It's a bit fiddly. So we need to get our air vents. And this strip with the hazard button, etc., needs to get unscrewed, come out. It needs to screw into here in the same place, and the air vents on the sides. So there's a few T20 screws. The air vents are just clips along the side. It can be very fiddly to get out, so it might be helpful to use a flathead just to help pry it out on both sides. There's a few clips that have got to come out too. And then this main bit, to get this bit out, you've got T20 screws. So this black plate comes out first. Then you can get to the one behind. So there's a T20. So that black bit's unscrewed, lift it out of the way, and you can get to this one. So 1, 2, 3 more T20 screws. And then after I've unscrewed this, I'm going to screw it in the same place on the new frame. We don't need the metal bit anymore. I'll leave that out and just screw it back into place there. Just going to finish moving the air vents over as well. So that's all in and ready. Don't forget to take these clips off the other frame. 1, 2. That's all ready to go. Just sorting out the rest of my wires. GPS aerial, this black one, square one I've just stuck down there. And the long rectangular one is the Wi-Fi one, stuck down there. So that's the blue and pink plugs, and they go directly into the blue and pink on the unit. So those main power plugs through. This is through. Now I just need to get my microphone and my there it is, my aerial cable for the radio. I need to feed those through the same way as the other plugs to get them down to here. And then the other plug with the black and white plugs, that's for the speaker. It's for this little, this one. I just stick it down here, just out of the way, plug it straight in there, and then the signal noises and everything that used to go through the old unit go through this speaker now. So don't forget to do that. That's pretty much it. The only other thing is the SIM card holder if you want to use it, and the USBs. Normally I've just feed them through into the glove box, but this is a really awkward one, not much space. So I might just put the cable tie down here and then tape them down here and have them sticking out here. But yeah, I'm going to do that now, and then it's more or less ready to go and plug in. Right, everything's through and plugged in. So just a final look at the cables. Big black one is in, the FM aerial is in beneath it. This hazard button plug is back in. This long rectangular one is in. And I've used it to plug in the microphone. And I routed it from here, popping out here. See? So the SIM card holder is just down there. CAN bus plug, this has to be in or there's no steering wheel controls, so make sure that's in. This 4-pin USB plugged in here. So that's for the USB port in the center console. To keep working, keep charging your phone off of it. We'll put a stick in or whatever. The other USB, the 6-pin, I've got that going down here as well. And I've got it plugged into my black aerial for DAB. So I've got my DAB receiver plugged in down here. Also blue and pink plugs for GPS and Wi-Fi in, and then very important, this is for the camera that I'm putting in. So I've wired a camera in. Even if you're not putting a camera, just put this in anyway because it's got a Bluetooth booster on it. You can ignore this one, that's not needed, it's just for the original one. And apart from that, everything's in, ready to go. You fire it up. So setting up, I'm going to go into my car. First we'll swap the doors and windows. Front door exchange. So it goes into right-hand drive. And putting our lines on for the camera, if you're doing a camera. This floaty icon here we can get rid of, you don't really need it on this model. So settings, other settings, can float menu, turn it off. And I've just put the FM radio, I like to bring that here. Scan it there. Got my Apple CarPlay here. That's just connecting with Bluetooth to get in. Bluetooth menu, DAB, settings, and all the other stuff on here. I've installed the DAB-Z app for the DAB. And that's plugged into the black aerial down there. Like this, we can still use our DAB aerial. That's that one. The climate controls are on the screen. So sort it out. And we're just about to finish off with our camera, and then that'll be done as well. And that's it for the Insignia. Oh,